English opening, 4 knights, Nimzowitsch variation. Intense. That was a serious game. Black got the better of white in that game. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well. The players battled pretty evenly in the end game. The English is a more patient opening where white plays c4 to control the d5 square without committing a central pawn. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and controls the e4 square. Nc3 controls d5 and starts the fight for the e4 square. e5 takes space in the center, and allows the dark squared bishop and queen to develop. This threatens to win a pawn. Nc6 develops the knight, defends the e5 pawn and controls the d4 square. This prepares the bishop for development. This activates a bishop by developing it off of its starting square. This is the way to win a pawn. Recaptures. This forks pieces by creating a simultaneous attack. This is the only move that works. This pins a knight to the king. That knight was free for the taking. This is the only good move. The knight is now adequately defended. It is the last book move. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. Takes back. It is best. This moves the bishop to safety. It is best. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. It is good. This moves the pawn to safety. This threatens to reveal an attack on a queen. It is best. This prevents the opponent from castling, which generates tactical opportunities by keeping the king in the center. It is best. This exposes an attack, threatening a queen. It is good. This ignores a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. It is an inaccuracy. This ignores an opportunity to develop a queen off its starting square. It is an inaccuracy. This attacks a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. It is good. This blocks an attack on a vulnerable queen. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This move makes it so the opponent cannot castle, inhibiting their development. It is best. This offers an equal trade of pieces. It is good. This ignores an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a queen. It is an inaccuracy. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is good. Recaptures. It is best. This blocks an attack on a vulnerable pawn. This is the only good move. This threatens to win a bishop. It is a great move. This misses an opportunity to develop a bishop off its starting square. It is an inaccuracy. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. This is an equal trade. It is best. Takes back. It is best. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling queenside tends to be more active because the rook is closer to the center. It is best. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. It is best. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. It is excellent. This connects the rooks, which helps them coordinate together in the future. It is best. This is a fair move. It is good. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. It is good. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. It is good. This develops a rook off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is good. This overlooks an opportunity to pin a bishop to the king. It is an inaccuracy. Black had an advantage, but now the game is close to equal. It is an inaccuracy. This is not the right idea. It is an inaccuracy. That's a sensible reply. It is excellent. A very strong play. It is excellent. That's fine. It is good. The game was close to balanced, but now white is worse. It is an inaccuracy. This captures a pawn and eliminates a threat. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. Very precise. It is best. This defends the attacked pawn. It is good. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. It is good. This protects the attacked pawn. It is excellent. That's what I would have recommended. It is best. Right on target. It is best. This misses an opportunity to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn. It is a mistake. This ignores an opportunity to threaten winning a pawn. It is a miss. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is best. This threatens to reveal an attack on a pawn. It is good. This threatens to pin a bishop to the king. It is a mistake. The rooks are coordinated and powerfully doubled on the file. This threatens to reveal an attack on a pawn. It is good. The pawn is now adequately defended. It is best. This is a fair move. It is good. This move puts the pawn on a safer square. This threatens to create a passed pawn. It is best. This ignores an opportunity to reveal an attack on a pawn. This permits the opponent to pin a bishop to the king. It is an inaccuracy. This pins a bishop to the king. It is best. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. It is best. This moves the rook to safety. It is best. The game is still close to equal, but black lost their advantage. It is an inaccuracy. This moves the pawn to safety. It is best. This is the strongest option. It is best. This allows the opponent to pin a bishop to the king. It is an inaccuracy. That's fine. It is good. A solid choice. It is excellent. This connects the rooks, which helps them coordinate together in the future. It is good. This misses an opportunity to connect rooks. It is an inaccuracy. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. It is good. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This overlooks an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. It is an inaccuracy. This is a fair move. It is good. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This threatens to win a pawn. It is good. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a pawn. It is excellent. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is excellent. Recaptures. This is the start of the endgame and white is worse. It is best. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. It is good. One of the best moves. It is excellent. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. It is good. That's fine. It is good. This threatens to fork pieces. It is best. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This prevents the opponent from being able to fork pieces. It is excellent. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. It is good. Very precise. It is best. That's what I would have recommended. It is best. Right on target. It is best. Black had an advantage, but now the game is close to equal. It is an inaccuracy. The game was close to equal, but now black has the advantage. It is a mistake. This protects the attacked pawn. It is good. This is a fair move. It is good. The game is still close to equal, but black lost their advantage. It is an inaccuracy. That's fine. It is good. This defends the attacked pawn. It is excellent. This overlooks an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. It is an inaccuracy. This threatens to take an outpost with a bishop. It is a mistake. This permits the opponent to take an outpost with a bishop. It is a miss. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? This overlooks an opportunity to block an attack on a vulnerable pawn. It is a miss. There was only one good move in that position. It is a miss. Black had an advantage, but now the game is close to equal. It is a miss. There was only one good move there. It is a miss. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. It is good. This ignores an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. This permits the opponent to create a passed pawn. It is a mistake. That's a sensible reply. It is excellent. This overlooks a better way to defend a bishop that was under attack. It is an inaccuracy. This is the strongest option. It is best. This is an equal trade. It is best. Takes back. It is best. This leaves a pawn without defenders. This allows the opponent to reveal an attack on a bishop. It is an inaccuracy. That was a free pawn. It is best. This activates the king in the endgame by getting it off of the back rank. It is excellent. Intense. That was a serious game. Black got the better of white in that game. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well. The players battled pretty evenly in the endgame. This skewers the opponent's pieces. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. Intense. That was a serious game. Black got the better of white in that game. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well. The players battled pretty evenly in the endgame.